I'm here at Taft, Montana, so we're going to do a little Google Earth preview. We're going to dive in here. So if you are Google searching this, trying to get GPS directions, search for Taft, Montana, T-A-F-T, Montana. It's going to be exit 5 off of I-90 on the Montana side of Lookout Pass. So make sure you don't search for Hiawatha Trail, don't search for Lookout Pass. Those will take you to the wrong exit. So you're looking for exit 5, Taft, Montana. That's the correct exit for Lookout Pass's Hiawatha Trail. And we're going to take a little overview here. When you take the exit, you're going to park in this large parking area that's right next to the freeway. So you're going to take the exit and just kind of a right-hand turn off the exit. A big parking area. We'll have packet pickup. We'll be located in the east end of that parking lot. There'll be toilets there. And then this is where you'll board the shuttle bus as well. So that red line here is the shuttle bus that'll take you up to the start and finish area. So remember, all runners will need to park in this parking lot. Grab your packets, board the shuttle bus. It'll take you up to the start. Quick overview here. And then as you come into the start area, maybe, whoop, getting too happy with my, let's come back here. As you come into the start area, sorry about the detour, you'll be dropped off by the bus kind of right in here. There'll be a gear check area that you can utilize if you have any gear that you need to check. And then you'll make your way down here toward the start line. Remember, to start the race, you need to have a working flashlight or headlamp. Should have plenty of light. We recommend at least 300 lumens, if not 500 lumens or more to enter these tunnels. So you can see right up here, you'll enter that Taft tunnel. This is the longest tunnel on the course. And it is about 1.6, 1.7 miles long, and it is pitch black in the middle, so that's why you need that good functioning light. So we're going to take a quick flyby of our course here. We'll give you a little bit of an aerial view of it. It doesn't work totally fantastic because of the tunnels here, but at least to give you a general idea. So this is where you would enter that St. Paul Pass tunnel, the Taft tunnel. It's the longest tunnel on the course, and it is very dark in the middle, so you need those good functioning lights. You're in the tunnel here. It looks like you're running through trees, but you're actually inside of a tunnel at this point. And we will have some light-up beacons along the way. There'll be some amber and some blue light-up beacons that we'll be placing through the tunnel. The blue beacons will be roughly about every half mile through the tunnel just to give you some orientation while you're in there because it is a very long tunnel. This tunnel kicks you out on the other side at Roland, and at Roland is where we have our first aid station. So you see right here is where you exit the tunnel, and then you kind of wrap around on this dirt road, coming up on Roland. And Roland is our first aid station. We do have a self-service gear drop there. So this is gear that if you wanted to wear a jacket in that tunnel, the tunnel's going to be chilly. It's probably 40 to 50 degrees in there. So if you want to wear a jacket, but then, it's going to be a warm day, if you want to get rid of the jacket, this is the place where you could do that. That is not gear that's going to be returned to you at the finish line. That is gear that you're dropping there, and we will either discard it for you or you can pick it up on your way back through. So this is not stuff that we're returning. Please don't leave things that are valuable here. You need to either plan to pick it up yourself on your way back through as you run by, or you can leave it with us and we'll donate it to a clothing store or something like that. So this is your first aid station. You can see the 4-mile runners, the pink route, will turn around at the Roland aid station. Our 15K and 25K will continue on along this area. There's a few little spots that are good for spectators along the course. We recommend the best way to really spectate this is, grab a Hiawatha Trail Pass from Lookout Pass and bring up your bicycle, and you can, go out on the course and find a viewpoint to kind of watch from. You can do that as early as about 8 o'clock in the morning. The course will be open for bicycles to get out there and start spectating. So that is something to keep in mind. We're coming up here on our next aid station. The next aid station here is at Moss Creek. So the Moss Creek aid station will have a food stop, water, Gatorade, as well as toilets there. We just passed it. We're going to continue on our 15K turnaround. We're through another tunnel here. The 15K turnaround is right up here. You can see where that blue line ends. That's our 15K turnaround. So not too much farther past the Moss Creek aid station is the 15K turnaround. the green route now, we're just on our 25K runners only. So our 25K runners are the ones that are out here. And I know it looks like there's some more dips and ups and downs out here. Keep in mind that these are actually trestle bridges that you don't really see well on Google Earth. So these are actually trestle bridges that you're running across. This is still pretty flat territory out here, even though it looks like a lot of ups and downs. If there's big ups, those tend to be tunnels that we're running through. And where you see those valleys are really kind of big trestle sections. We have another aid station out here in between Moss Creek and Adair. Again, this is a trestle that you're running over the top of. That's not a big hill that you're going down and climbing up. And as we continue on here, this is a really scenic part of the course, actually. You'll enter into this other tunnel out here by Adair, and you'll pop out at you're in a tunnel right now, and then you'll pop out at this Adair aid station. So you can see the Adair aid station as we're flying over it. That'll have, again, water, Gatorade, some extra sweet and salty snacks for our 25K runners doing the long distance. And then not too much farther after that, they turn around. So you can see we're turning around. Looks a little funny on Google Earth, but we're turning around going back to that Adair aid station. There are toilets at all of our aid stations except for the aid station between Adair and Moss Creek. So there are toilets at all of those aid stations. We're going to do a little flyback here to our start and finish area. So these are all out and back courses, so I'm not going to waste the time to go all the way back on them, but you'll see as we come back into our start and finish area, we do have finisher food available, so there'll be food for all of our runners, and that's just part of your registration. We have Cosmic Cowboy catering that again for us, which is great, and then water and Gatorade available. You can board the shuttle bus right about where you got off the shuttle bus on your way up to the start line, and then you can take that down. It'll take you back down to the area where you parked. It's about a 2-mile shuttle bus trip back down to the bottom. So